Hello, I'm Benny Westside, and a couple days ago, we had a tournament on the test server among envoys as a precursor to Season 9. Um, Scopely hosted this on the test server. It was a great time. This is the second time that they've done this, and I had a great time. Hopefully, if there's another time, if you haven't already, check it out. It would be close to the start of season 10 probably. But it was 8 envoys, and we had basically equalized rosters, all gear 18, no diamonds, 7 red stars, and we were allowed to set defenses about a day before, and then just do a crucible over the course of 3 hours instead of 3 days. It was Monguli, Mobile, Al, myself, Updog, Valley Flying, Duelim, and Dorky Dad. Big shout out to Dorky Dad. He was the champion. All right, so today I want to do a little recap of it, of my attacks. I will play some key fights, and we can go from there. So day one, or trial one, I had big technical difficulties. Mirror, like this system where I put my iPad on the screen, didn't work for the longest time. Um, it was like maybe 20 minutes late to something that's only an hour. So I had 40 minutes to do my fights and then look at what or assess how my offense was, how my defense performed, and adjust my defenses for trial 2. I was very flustered. I came in, and I sucked. I'll be honest, and I lost a lot. But yeah, it is what it is. So I saw this shining Illuminati on defense. It's the big hurdle, right? So I needed to find a way to beat it. Before the tournament, I didn't have a chance to, test this team. So I had only theory crafted in my head. I knew I wanted Vulture with 2 superior 6s because at least he was gonna clear the speed up off of the enemy. And then I wanted 2 characters that were fast and could control. And I went with Nightcrawler and Nova. It looked like it had potential, I'll be honest with you. Probably somebody other than Nova. I don't know. Over the course of the season, I might work on this. We might find something. But right now, it was a failed attack. It did show promise, so I'll give it that. And then after that, I came in with the mirror. I didn't have time to waste and resources to waste. I did have a pretty big defense. I don't know why. What came over me? I put Cabal, Skrull, Apocalypse, Logan, like everything imaginable was on defense. On offense, I just had Illuminati, Secret Defenders, MOE, and New Warriors in terms of like up there, Tangled Web. Anyway, so I came in with this with the mirror. It was something I wasn't familiar with, and I timed out. And what I was able to kill Hank and Captain Britain, and then I cleaned it up. This was probably one of the last fights. But this fight, I was focusing Captain Britain, but I realized that the linchpin is Hank Pym, so he's who you should actually focus first in the mirror. All right. So that was the first attack. Then I said, if I don't have Illuminati for Logan, and if I don't have Cabal, and I don't have Apocalypse, what do I do? I tried this first team, was a horrible mess. So Walking Hate suggested I sack it with Darkhold. And then I did the sack. I don't need to replay it. And then I did other fights. And I forgot I had Superior 6. If I had come in with Superior 6, I don't know if I would have beaten it. But, I mean, yeah, New Warriors didn't cut it. When I came back with New Warriors, I completely forgot I had Superior 6. And just before, when I was listing teams that I had on offense, I forgot about Superior 6. That's because I'm so used to having them on defense that I forgot I had them under my belt. So that was this hot mess. Stage 2, they had Spider Society. I came in with Secret Defenders. I did bring in Cosmic Ghost Rider this time because it's an even playing field. On the live server, I would never bring Cosmic Ghost Rider into Noir because Noirs are like 2-3 diamonds, Crimson, and my Ghost Rider's I think 6 stars, and teal gear, so he just dies. But because it was an even playing field, I wasn't nervous about bringing Cosmic Ghost Rider. Alright, so I tried New Warriors in the Logan room, didn't work. That room was a wash. So I came and used New Warriors here on this Darkhold, and it went well. Stage 6, he had, by the way, this Trial 1 was facing Valley Flying. Trial 1, or Room 6, was X-Men with Dorm and Black Knight. I tried full Superior 6. Didn't work. I was only able to kill the Dorm. I might have killed one of these, like, their first lives, but it doesn't matter when they revive and come back for the next fight. Then I came in with Hive Mind and Nova and was able to clean it up. And Stage 5, this was probably one of the last fights. They had Illuminati. No, they didn't have Illuminati. They had Wakanda with Iron Man. They all spawned with Speed Up, so I came in with MOE. I had very little time and came in late, so I was super flustered and probably made decisions I shouldn't have. But congratulations to Valley Flying. Let's see what he did on my defense. He used Pegasus on my Infinity Watch, Secret Defenders with Quicksilver into my what is this team that I put here? Apocalypse and Vol and Quicksilver, Red Guardian, Black. I honestly don't know what this is. Oh, this room. When you use an ultimate, you give energy to the opponent. So I put Quicksilver and Vol there. And Apocalypse, I didn't mind if he uses his ultimate. Anyway, I needed a team to put Apocalypse on for defense, and that was this. Needless to say, with the little time I had, I pulled a lot of characters off of defense. So Day 2 or Trial 2 is gonna look a lot better. Alright. My Cabal, he came in with New Warriors, sacked it, and then cleaned it up with Masters of Evil. My Spider Society, he used Superior 6. My Skrull, he used Cabal, and then came in with his own Skrull to clean it up. And then my Logan, he tried the Apocalypse team, didn't work, came back, and it worked the second time. Alright, yeah, this was a hot mess. You can tell. I didn't have a lot of time to set defenses either. We got access to it, I think, a day in advance, but I was at work. Then I came home very late. Tried to do it at night. It wasn't good. It's okay. It was a hot mess. It is what it is. All right, day 2 Trial 2 I faced Updog and Once again, I lost, but it was a much nicer loss. So I had Superior 6 again on offense. I used it on his Extreme with Rogue in Room 1. This one did not have Nightcrawler. I think this might have been... Oh, yeah. Yeah, he didn't have Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's probably with Logan. Alright, Room 2, he had Skrull with Quicksilver, Noir, Dorm, Absorbing Man. I came in with Cabal, Zemo. I don't... Look, don't ask me. I don't know what compelled me to use Winter Soldier. I used Winter Soldier. I don't know what I was saving Vulture for. It was, again, idiotic. Anyway, it didn't work. I came in with Vulture. It was easy. Room 3, they had... Oh, he had Mercs for Money with Nightcrawler. The Daken triggers because 2099 has stealth. So let's play this fight. It was good. It was a good defense. Going into it, I figured Daken would react to 2099, but I said, you know what? Let's see what that looks like. Thankfully, it wasn't too dangerous because he was the first to go, and Apocalypse reduced his focus, so he wasn't able to apply bleed. Red Hulk getting stunned was not good at all, because he's meant to give speed bar to Apocalypse, and then he just died. But Weaver having the charges up meant Logan couldn't stun anybody. And then, thankfully, I got to Apocalypse's ultimate and was able to kill the Logan, or perma-kill the Logan. Yeah, I guess you don't need to see the rest. The next fight that I'm going to show you is the one I'm most proud of. So we did day 1 for Illuminati, or trial 1 for Illuminati. It sucked, right? So this time I came in with a little more tact, and I knew to target Hank. And this time, I was a lot more deliberate, and because I had time and wasn't coming in from 20 minutes of trying to make the stream work, I was calmer, and I looked at the abilities a little more, I paid attention, and this time I was able to disassemble the opposing Illuminati. The goal is to keep the Britain controlled, but focus damage on Hank. I think there I saw an opportunity to see if I could kill him, but of course I wasn't able to. And then the enemy Hank's passive triggered and healed him. At this, yeah, I'm stunning him so he doesn't taunt or stun me. Black Bolt doesn't do any damage. He has offense up. He has the damage passive from Shuri active, and finally he was able to kill someone. But it wasn't with his passive. It was his special, which is supposed to do. Look. Did you see how he did no damage to that Hank with his passive? Yeah. All right. So I was happy with this one. Probably my proudest moment of this whole tournament. All right. So that was stage 4. Stage 5, Updog had Spider Society with Black Knight. I tried. Look at me using big time Spider-Man. On my main account, I don't have big time. So here, since there was a built big time, I used him in Trial 1, Trial 2. I think maybe in Trial 3 as well. So he's a useful character. It was just the way he was released and the lack of resources at the time. I decided against it, and I haven't had the opportunity to go back to do it, and I don't know if I care anymore to, so it is what it is. Spider Society, Black Knight, I thought this might work. It did not work at all. So I came in with Masters of Evil and cleaned it up. Oh, this gave me so much trouble. I was like, it's Darkhold. I'll just New Warriors it. But one, in this room, when you use ultimates, you give energy to the enemy team. And then 2, this Wong was massive for some reason and just like killing people. And then 3, most importantly, Loki made Morgan go maybe like before fire start. She went right after Gwenpool and crippled Cloak. I think Firestar got rewound or something. It was awful. I had to quit out. So I came in with Undying, Kestrel, and Nova. I thought this would work, but Kestrel got killed so easily and so quickly. The thing is, like, on my main account, my Kestrel's like 3 diamond, level 98, 99, 100, something like that. She's massive. Here, this is a Gear 18, 7 red Kestrel, so like a lot smaller than what I'm used to. And people haven't been building their Darkholds on the live server, so like my Kestrel like outgrew the Darkholds that I would have faced there. So my expectations were like this type of relationship, but like they're equalized on this test server. So she got wiped anyway. Long story short, and I only killed Loki. Anyway, with Loki dead, I was free to come in with the New Warriors and kill. And then being able to kill that Wong early meant Deadpool got to trigger. Anyway, it was not a good fight. And this did cost me the fight, or the trial, I think. Or maybe he one-shot everything anyway. Let's see. So in my... when I changed everything, I put the slogan team in 1. He came in with Cabal, did well. I think I adjusted this one a little bit. It's Storm, Skrull, Black Knight with Doom in room 2. This is the room where they ult on turn 1. He came in with an Apocalypse comp. It didn't work for him. He had to come and clean up with New Warriors. This whole video you've been seeing, New Warriors is a great cleanup team. My Darkhold, this, I told you I only had 40 minutes to do my fights and change my defense. So at some point I was like scrambling, and I pulled a couple teams off defense. I pulled Cabal, I pulled Apocalypse, and like I didn't know what to place, so I just put Darkhold there. And yeah, that was that. It wasn't like Darkhold's really good in room 3 or anything. No, it was one of the same squads. I just plopped them down. And he just used pure Secret Defenders on it. It went well for him. Stage 4, my Spider Society with Falcon, he used Superior 6, and it was a walk in the park. Infinity Watch, he used Hive Mind, and then my X-Men scraps, he used Masters of Evil with Sasquatch. He used Sasquatch here instead of Absorbing Man because he had Absorbing Man on defense. So he only dropped one attack, and I dropped one here, two here, three or four total now. Four total attacks. So maybe if I like this one, I don't know what I would have one shot with. This one, I probably could have found something correct. This was idiotic. And then this one, I obviously could have one shot it. So could have been a win. Anyway, Updog, very well played. Great defenses. Great fighting on offense. Congratulations. So we're down to trial 3, facing Manguli. Shout out to Manguli. I'm gonna be on his movie show soon. It was like we made an agreement. Neither of us had Illuminati on defense, which was amazing. So we got to use Illuminati on different teams. I used it on his Spider Society with Black Knight. It went really well. Let me actually play this. We haven't seen a lot of Illuminati fights, so let's have this out here. Without charges, Black Knight's just not good. Yeah, look at all the damage he didn't do. And look at all the damage Shuri did do. I'm really impressed with Shuri, I have to say. Alright, there's that. So that was a very easy fight for Illuminati. I guess I could have filmed this in the Sweat Level Midnight overlay, right? Because it is that type of content. This is basically Sweat Level Midnight for the content creator tournament. Anyway, it's okay. Room 2, I used Cabal into his basically Doom team. Room 3, he had Hive Mind with Sasquatch. I ran SD with Big Time. Big Time was great here because he could disrupt Sasquatch. Normally Sasquatch gets taunt every turn, so having that early disrupt on him meant I could focus on the other characters, so that was really great. Room 4, he had Infinity Watch. I think this was like the last fight remaining, so I used Apocalypse and Red Hulk, and this was very easy. Room 5, he had Extreme, Rogue, and Dorm, and I ran Superior 6 with Vulture here. Vulture is a great counter to Nightcrawler, so I subbed him in. And then Room 6, again, what is this with the Darkhold in Room 6? Anyway, he had Darkhold there, so I ran Masters of Evil into it, and it went well. So, let's look at defense. My Spider Society with Black Knight, he used Superior 6 with Logan, and that went well for him. My X-Men with Dorm, he used MOE with North Star to clear those revives. Alpha Flight's not good together on defense, but individually the characters have value. North Star, does the revive clear, Sasquatch does the taunt every turn, and then Guardian gives offense up to any ally on spawn. That's a pretty nifty thing to have. So this team, Walk and Hate had asked me to place this here. It's Skrull, Hivemind, and Sasquatch, and he caballed this one. My Darkhold Iron Man, that Scramble team, he used Secret Defenders with Super Skrull, and then he used his Illuminati into my Logan. If he had Logan on defense, I might have used Illuminati there too, but of the ones he had, Spider Society Black Knight seemed the scariest to me, especially because I failed it on Trial 1 into Valley. Room 5, he used Apocalypse Pegasus into my Infinity Watch, and then Room 6, my Spider Society Black... Oh yeah, we talked about this. He used Superior 6 and Logan. So, on Trial 3, it was a matter of efficiency. I think this was the biggest sink for him. On the other ones, it was a matter of me being an idiot and just not fighting well and not having a good defense. So pay attention to what you place on defense, guys. So that was that. Thank you to Scopely. Thank you very much to Lorie for putting this together. I had a lot of time. I had a lot of fun. I didn't have a lot of time. But hopefully, if they do it again, and I do have time, I will prepare much better and hopefully do much better. With that, I want to ask you, if you saw the tournament, what did you think? Let me know. Thank you for going over my experience together, and I hope to see you in the next one.